Okay, so I started moving some wall panels and cleaning up over here. As you see, I got a couple wall panels that I had to move over here for now while I work on this side. Hard wall panels are posted up here. There's the drop panel you can see, some more down there. And then there are in the middle, the black plastic ones. So as you guys know, I am a one-man show as far as building, so everything I do is lightweight and something I can manage myself, so I'll show you guys that later. But yeah, so one wall panel up, that won't be seen, that'll be all black, blocked off. But yeah, got a good start going right now. Okay, so really quickly for the people that didn't watch last Halloween, all the new subscribers, for most of the haunt I use these just the black plastic walls, you know, the painter's plastic, big huge sheets, and I use 8x8 furring strips. You know, they're lightweight, easy to assemble together. So you can see here, let me back up a little bit. So I have the 8 feet going up, and I have 3 going across. So there, the middle, and the bottom holds them all tight, and then I just cut the black plastic, stapled it all on there, and then I had nice, easy, light, portable 8x8 wall panels to make everything nice and easy and fast for me. And then what I did was the bottom pieces I actually stuck into a bucket that was cement filled, so I can show you guys that a little bit later when I'm on the other side of the house, but that's what I did. And then for a couple of the rooms, I used, you know, real wall panels. So, and these are all lightweight as well. So I use the Luan, the very thin plywood, the Luan sheets, very thin, lightweight. And then I use the, what is this, 2x2 or 1x2? I don't know. I use that. It's that one. So sorry, I'm brain farting right now. But everything is just very lightweight, easy for me to move by myself because nobody helps me build. So yeah, so all the wall panels are removed from storage here and uncovered. Hoopty Haunt Shed will stay up during the haunt, and I am starting to put up the walls for the 2 Carnival booths. There will be another wall panel along the back as well, and another one right here, which I'll put up in a second. So it'll be all black inside of all this once you do look in, and there'll be a black light. And I will have a monster jump out of there, like the grave grabber last year. We'll try to draw the attention up here, and then pop out here, right in front of you, and grab at you. So, should be pretty cool. Man, it is a hot one out here today. So, in honor of my boy God's Flesh, and since I'm wearing his shirt today, I figured, gotta pop a cold one while I'm working on some haunt shit, right? It's for you, God's Flesh. Okay, so I have up the wall panels now, and I got them cross-braced on the top, as you can see, for support. I also have the back up, so you can see they're going to be pretty deep. It's about 8 feet deep, and you know, I'll do all the fun stuff inside. I got to do black on this side as well. Once I get some black, I'll just staple that on, and then I will start doing all the decorating inside of each of these. I have to build a couple props for them. Here's the other side as well, so I had to do some fancy rigging on that side. My cat is enjoying the shade. They're already asleep right there. Can you guys see her in the shade or no? Yeah, so she's sleeping. She enjoys it already. And like I said, this is all going to be blocked off in here. So I'm not worried about that just yet. I do have to build a couple props to go inside of the Carnival booths. They're going to be pretty cool. I'll get into those later when I start building the actual things for that. But I'm going to walk over and show you guys quickly the buckets that I use for the hoopty wall panels. That they're very effective. They work well. They're very cheap and just very easy to use. So here are the buckets. So you can see it is a bucket halfway filled up with just cheap you know, cement, whatever the cheapest one at Home Depot is, and gold pieces of PVC pipe inside. And then you just move them in, slide them together, and then zip tie the 2 wall panels together, and then you got, boom, you got walls all the way for as long as you want to go. And very, did you see that? Damn freaking plum just fell on me. It hit me as I was walking. We got way too many plums on this tree, if you guys can see. It's freaking ridiculous. There's way too many, and we can't eat them all, and they just fall all over and make a mess. Sorry about that, kind of weird. So yeah, so I'm gonna start building some props to go inside of the 2 Carnival booths. They are 2 themes from the Devil's Carnival. You guys, if you guys have seen the movie on Netflix, they'll be like that. So there's one. I don't even want to get it. I'll get into it later. I don't want to put it out there just yet because I will build them soon. So Yeah. So check it out, guys. I'm working on a tombstone, and I'm showing you this because my styrofoam cutter took a shit on me. So, being as creative as I can, I grabbed one of my old solder iron guns. So it's really hot, and it actually works pretty good. The only issue is it's not deep enough to cut through the 1-inch foam, so I will have to make a back cut on the backside. But check it out. Watch how easy it just works. I mean, it really goes in like butter, and it goes pretty fast. I've never thought about using this before, but it actually works pretty good. So check it out, guys. Now, I'm not forcing it. It's just kind of going. And it's working really well, cutting through nice and smooth, and clean edges, no rough edges. And I mean, it's working really well. So even when I just go in to start a new point, it dips right in, does exactly what I want it to do. So it works really well. So if you ever like get screwed and your gun is not working, you can use this. Let me get the rest of this Joker head. I'm making a Joker head tombstone. Is what I'm working on. I haven't showed you guys that yet, but I will right now. I just thought this was something to show you because I kind of pulled this out of my ass and said, let's give this a shot and see how it goes. So it is actually working pretty good. Okay, so I have my two pieces cut out. I want to make it pretty thick, so I cut two pieces of the 1-inch, and I do have them glued together, so they're drying right now. While I'm waiting for those to dry, I went ahead and I cut out two more heads as well. And what I want to do is, as you can see, one's a little bit longer on the bottom, because I want to grow out the chin, kind of like like a Jester or the Joker, that kind of thing. So I will glue all this together, and then I will start, melting and carving to make that face kind of three-dimensional coming out of the tombstone. So it should be pretty cool. I don't have any dry lock, so I can't paint it today, but I'm going to start gluing it all together, then I'll start shaping in just a little bit. So, just kind of bored today, so I figured, what the hell, let me just put something together really fast and see how it turns out. So, we'll see. Hopefully it's pretty good. Okay guys, check it out. So I'm having some fun with the solder iron here. So, like I said, purely accidental, and I'm carving out my guy's face right now, and I'm just melting it in. So the whole iron, you can see, gets hot. So I can use the fine point for, anything detailed I want to do, and then I use the big part just to kind of melt in everything. So you can kind of see, if you have an imperfection anywhere, you can just rub it over and melt it in, or whatever you want to do and fix it. It's pretty cool. So if you don't like the way something looks, you can just go and melt it back in and see what you like. It's actually working pretty good for shaping this. I started adding these little dots, so you can see the little dots here. I'm just touching, and it's just melting them in. I'm just messing around with decoration now, just for fun, seeing what I could do. So I don't know. I'm going to work on his face in a little bit. I'm going to draw that on there first. I don't want to do that freehand. I've done this whole thing basically freehand. And just trying to make the little Jester hat and the little face. I've got the shape I want now. Now I just got to figure out how good I want to make that face. So I built him up pretty big. You can see he looks stony. I'm going to cover him actually first with kind of like that. What's that stuff called? It's like that. It's on a TV commercial. It's that black spray rubber, kind of like for a truck bed. It comes in a spray can. I'm going to actually cover it with that first before I do anything else, before I paint it actually. So see right there, I just had a little spot that's bigger, so I'm just going to melt it all in, and it'll be perfect. There we go. So that fit in good. I can fix this little corner here, get it nice and rounded, melt it all in. But I like that it leaves the stone texture. So I mean, it leaves a very nice, stone texture. And if you see anything uneven, like right there, I'm still a little bit higher, I can go ahead and I can just melt that down so it's all even, and it works out perfect. Sorry, I was trying to do it and film at the same time. So, but I'm actually liking this. This is a fun little technique. So I never I don't know who else, if anybody else does this or whatever, but I came across this by accident. So, and I actually like it. Pretty fun. Oh, I forgot to show you. I'll show you some cracks too, so you could just melt in your cracks too with the solder iron as well. So you just put it in and just go wherever you want. Let me get a little bit deeper. There's a cool little crack there, so make that run across. Works out pretty good. I'll do the other side as well. Oh, no one's holding it, so it's a little flimsy. But just go nice and slow and let it dig in there and kill the bug that's right there. It says no termites or whatever. Works out pretty cool, actually. Let me make it run off of that. And then I'll also do my engraving of my letters the same way once I get to that point. But this is pretty cool. I'm actually digging it. Alright guys, so that's it for today. I'm just working on stuff. I'm going to end it right here with the tombstone. I'll finish that up later. So I got to go get some materials to paint that, and then you know, I want to project the face on there and make sure I get a nice pretty face on there. So I'll get all that in the next video. So that's it for now, guys. Got a lot of stuff done, and that's how it's going to be for the next, you know, month. Little things here and there, just getting ready, trying to knock little details out until we get to the big build. So alright guys, later.